Hello everybody, welcome back. Another video, some Balloons TD6. Today I'm going to show you the best strategy for chimps. So we start, the best hero for this strategy that I've saw or tested with is either, it works with a lot of heroes, but it works best with Sada since the early game is pretty much the hardest part. After you get through round 20, you're just really easily. And we'll get our wizard monkey. And I'm just gonna place on last because it has decent firing and I can micro it a little bit if I need to. I picked this map because it's not actually it's not the easiest map, and I want to just show that this strategy actually has a wide variety of maps it works on. And for the wizard monkey, you want to get wall of fire first because of that just really good popping power on the wall of fire. And then you want to get, we're going to get this up to a necro, and eventually we'll get up to the Prince of Darkness. And so I've used this strategy for a long time, and I've not had a map that it didn't work on. It's pretty boring for me to use it now because like I use it pretty much every map. But when there's like other fun strategies, like my favorite, it's not the easiest to use, but my favorite strategy for chimps, definitely the Druid strat. Druid strat's so fun to use. And like you can, this is definitely a good spot for this since you get to pick it up twice. Pick up the balloons that you missed, and then you have the Sada ability, which you can use at any time you want. But I save it a lot just in case. And that balloon rush just got destroyed with the wildfire. And now we'll just get the intense magic, monkey sense, and we should be good up till round, I guess not, but this map, one of the things you'll have to get, unless you want to micro like crazy, is a dart monkey, and just find like the best wherever you want it, because we use the dart monkey. I'll put that on first now. The dart monkey is a part of the strategy. You get it up to during the late game. One of the last upgrades you get on it is crossbow master, just to help with the popping of the bad balloon and stuff like that. So I normally place it just because it's cheap and I don't like to have to micro a little bit. And so I'll see you guys back when I get the necro up. Okay, and we right about got it. There we go. And it's a really good spot around this bend to pop everything, and eventually it'll be able to go even longer. And if you don't like this spot, you can just put it wherever you want, but I suggest just leave it at the back of the map. And since the Moab's coming up, we will get a bomb shooter down, and we'll place it pretty much wherever, but I'll just place it right there. A good spot all around to get this whole bend, and you're gonna get the Moab Mauler. Since the Moab Eliminators are gonna be our bad popping power, since this strategy doesn't even really have any bad popping power except this guy. And so it doesn't really matter if you have frag bombs or the top path, they both work either way. And so this will deal with the Moab with the help of all these guys. You might have to use Sada for the insides of it, but most of the time I don't think you have to. And then also this strategy has a hard time with balloons, like around 63 or 76, stuff like that. And so you will have to get down the glue monkey. You'd be like, why the glue monkey? Well, the glue monkey is actually really good. I'm gonna get
Ring the bell.
top path with it, and I know that I'll just use the ability for fun. That you guys are probably thinking the bottom path is better because you get already glue splatter with the tier 5, but also for an easier early game, I definitely just get the splatter. Like, just get the splatter right away instead of having to worry about it later. And so now you have all these upgrades. I normally, and then you have to make a decision. Do you want to just save up right away for the Prince of Darkness, or do you want to have upgrade some more of these things? Which the Moab Assassin probably won't matter if you get her or not. The monk, I'm just not doing anything with the Dark Monkey right now. And the Balloon Look of Fire. I'll just get this because it'll help a lot. Just normal popping in general. And then I think I'll just start saving up for the Prince of Darkness. And the Prince of Darkness is gonna be like, when we get it, we'll be fine up to around 80. Just saving up money to get the other options. What like I see a lot of people do now is always want to spend their money and not save up. Which I feel like is a really not, well, it's sometimes okay, but most of the time you just want to save up money to get a really good tower. And so I'm just doing that with the Prince of Darkness. And if you guys enjoy this video, please hit that like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this summer. And I know I can make that happen, but I need your help. And this channel does not, I wouldn't make videos if you weren't here to watch it.
Ring
So,
the bell.
hope you enjoy it. And I'm gonna see you back when I have Prince of Darkness. And we just around got the Prince of Darkness. And the Prince of Darkness is one of the most important upgrades in the strategy. As in, it does pretty much all the popping power up to round 80. And the next upgrade you want to get is the Balloon Solver, because now we don't have problems with anything pretty much. I kind of made a mistake with placing it here most of the time because this helps a lot with DDTs, but it doesn't hit DDTs unless you have it like have the shimmer go off first. And so we need this, would be a little bit better if it was down there. But a really good thing about this right now is that you have the Prince of Darkness be one of the first things that hit the balloons, because you need the popping to actually get the dead balloons to come out. And then you always have Sodom back to place the bleed on things, just in case you need her to do things. And since Sada just, you can do this with a bunch of different heroes, I recommend this. Like I use Quincy, so a lot of new people probably use Quincy, but like by the time you're actually getting black borders, you probably have enough money to get Sada, which Sada is arguably the best hero. I still think she is the best hero, so definitely get Sada. And I'll be back when I have $23,000. Okay, and there it is, the Balloon Solver. And this will deal with all our problems as long as this shimmer actually works. So it's, if you really want to be consistent, these two guys just like place a village like somewhere. Even though you can't place, this map's not a good village placement map. So next, you guys know what it is the Moab Eliminator. And that's gonna be our bad poppings. We have every popping power we need so far for DDT, that balloon, and everything else. We might need a little bit more DDT popping power, but most of the time this works. Since sometimes I go for like you can go very variety with this strategy. Sometimes I get a super monkey, it matters what I feel during the day. It's like, if it's a super monkey day, I'll get a dark knight with plasma. But for the DDT, since dark knight plasma versus DDT is like the perfect DDT counter. It slows it down, and it does so much damage to Blooms. Like, since this does extra Moab damage and knockback fears, just so good. So good, most underrated thing. And I'll meet you guys back at like when I get it up. Okay guys, we've just about got it. There we go. And I kind of play a little bit of game to see if I can get the Mob Eliminator to have more pops than the Prince of Darkness by the end of the game. And like, it's a pretty fun game. I have to be honest. I really enjoy that game. And then now, the last thing we need to win. Crossbow Master. And look how many little pops Sada has. And I've used Sada abilities a little bit. That's like most of her pops. But nothing gets past this bend right here. Nothing. Because obliterates pretty much everything. The Balloon Solver obliterates like all the Moabs. And the ability comes off cooldown instantly. It's just, this strategy just works. These days accompany each other so well that it works amazingly. You know what else works amazingly? You hitting that like button and subscribing. It also works amazing. Meet you back when I get this upgrade. And we just about got it. And look. He's already caught up. The Moab Eliminator is just so good. Super good. And since I don't want to get dead by DDTs after I get this upgrade, actually, I'm gonna actually get a Moab village down. The village just helps. This map, you can, most of the time you can get it so it hits everything, but this normally will help, and you can primary train, and that helps, like with these two, and it also helps with glue gunner, so, and all of this just can hit everything. All these towers combined just really are good. Really good. The Moab, this like will solo the bad pretty much. At least the insides. At least the insides of the bad will get soloed by this guy. And then everything else will be cleaned up by these two. Pretty much these three, let's be honest. And you can get one more $20,000, even $30,000 upgrade by around 100. Probably not 30,000, but you can get more things. So easy, just like nothing gets past the point. And if even balloons do get past this point, we have this guy, which doesn't have camo protection, but I don't think it needs it. Normally a little difficult round. Simple. No sweat. No reaction. Just dead. 30. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to get a $30,000 upgrade at the end. So this, you can, like, I don't know, like, if this doesn't show how good the strategy is, there's not really a thing that does. Because, like, you can buy another tier 5 by the end of the game when still defending all this stuff. I'm gonna use that ability, even though it doesn't really matter, it does like no damage anyways. Round 98 is definitely the hardest round there is to this, but after round 99, that stuff is just easy. Just simple. And then now you can see the power of the mob eliminator in its action to pretty much beat the bad by itself. There we go, just one more ability. It'll be popped. And then it kills the DTs as well with it, and that's it's just the best strategy there is. And you got let's compare it to everything else. Okay, that's pretty good, Pops. He caught up. And then pretty much caught up as well. Wow. And then just definitely and that was like, this only was like 20 rounds, and it got 800,000 pops. And so, if you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and have a good one.